So today we're diving into a project called TaskWhisper. And look, it's not just another to-do list app. This is a genuine glimpse into how we might interact with all kinds of software in the near future. It's a to-do list you can actually talk to, and it's all powered by AI.
And their tagline? It's just perfect. Just whisper it, done. I mean, that's simple, but it's also a really profound promise, isn't it? The idea that managing your daily chaos could be as easy as just saying a single sentence out loud.
So that's the big question, right? How do you actually get from a simple sentence to a task getting checked off in a database? What's the technical magic happening behind the scenes to make that possible? Well, that's exactly what we're going to pull apart today.
Now, here's what's so interesting. Before TaskWhisper could learn to talk, it had to learn to walk. The project didn't start with AI at all. It actually began as a totally complete production-ready web application.
And we're not talking about some basic prototype here. This was the real deal. It had full-on secure user authentication, complete CRUD task management, create, read, update, delete, and it even had an analytics dashboard. This was a seriously robust tool before a single line of AI code was even considered. And that's a super important part of this story.
Okay, so with that rock-solid foundation in place, the project was ready to take its massive leap forward. This is where it evolved from a traditional click-and-type interface into something way more intelligent, something conversational.
And this slide really shows you the fundamental shift. I mean, we're moving away from clicking buttons and filling out forms to just having a chat. Instead of you manually inputting everything, the system uses natural language processing to figure it out. It's a completely different way of getting things done.
So what does that actually look like? Well, instead of clicking an Add Task button, you just say, add a task to buy groceries. Simple. Instead of sorting through a long list, you just ask, show me all my tasks. You can even do things like change task 1 to call mom tonight. You are literally just talking to your to-do list.
All right, so how does all this magic actually work? Let's pop the hood and take a little tour of the system's digital brain. First up, you've got the front end. The easiest way to think about this is as the system's ears and mouth. It's the chat window you actually see, built with Next.js. Its only jobs are to listen to what you type and then display whatever the AI says back to you. Your message then goes to the back end, which acts as the central nervous system for the whole operation. This is a fast API app, and it handles all the crucial stuff in the background, like making sure you are who you say you are, keeping track of the chat history, and, most importantly, sending your message to the right place.
And that right place is here, the AI agent. This is the specialized brain of the operation, and it's powered by Google's Gemini 2.5 Flash model. Its entire job is to understand what you want to do, your intent, and then figure out exactly which tool it needs to use to make it happen.
Now this is a really clever part of the design. The AI brain doesn't actually touch the database directly. Instead, it makes a call to the MCP server, which is the system's action center. This server hosts a handful of very specific tools like add task or list tasks, and those are the things that actually do the work. The MCP server is like the hands that carry out the brain's commands.
So let's put it all together and follow a single command from start to finish. Step 1. You whisper your message. Step 2. The backend processes it and zips it over to the Gemini AI agent. Step 3. The AI figures out you want to add a task and calls the add task tool over on the MCP server. And finally, step 4. The AI sends a confirmation message right back to your screen.
And that confirmation doesn't just pop up all at once. Using a cool bit of tech called server-sent events, the response streams onto your screen word by word. It's a small detail, but it makes the whole thing feel so much more natural, like you're having a real-time conversation.
But honestly, what's just as fascinating as what they built is how they built it. TaskWhisper was created using this really innovative process they call spec-driven development.
This is a super structured approach. It all starts with a constitution, which basically defines the project's guiding principles. From there, they write the specification with all the user stories. Then, they create an architectural plan and break that down into tasks. It's only then that the code gets implemented, using an AI tool, by the way, and then everything gets documented. Okay, and this is where it gets a little mind-bending. The code wasn't just written by humans following that plan. It was generated by a team of specialized AI agents. Seriously. There was a chatbot UI builder, a backend API builder, and so on. Each of these AI agents was given specific skills, which gave them the exact knowledge they needed to build their part of the project. It's AI building AI. So after digging into the what and the how, what are the really big takeaways from this whole TaskWhisper project? First off, this is not just a cool tech demo. It is built for the real world. You're getting a response in under 2 seconds. It has rate limiting to prevent abuse, and it can handle over 100 people using it at the same time. This is a production-ready system, through and through.
So, what really makes this project special? Well, it's that clear evolution from a fantastic web app into a powerful AI chatbot. It's the super smart, modular architecture that keeps everything separate and clean. It's that wild, spec-driven methodology where AI was used to build AI software. And, at the end of the day, it's the final product itself, a secure, fast, and genuinely enjoyable tool to use.
And that brings us to the final, really fascinating question this whole project leaves us with. It shows us a world where our development tools can literally build our application tools for us. So when that becomes the norm, what new possibilities does that unlock? What becomes possible then?